Dun 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 dun.
I was joking, but Chris actually brought Apollo burgers.
Real friends.
Did you freeze them?
Real
froze
friends.
them, and then they're in plastic bags.
Froze
Oh my
them
gosh, they're
and
gonna
brought
taste
me.
horrible.
Oh no, they're
No,
not.
you're gonna heat them up. We'll take
But
off.
we're gonna throw out the lettuce because
Yeah.
first of all, lettuce.
Right?
No, heated lettuce. The only person in the world who likes heated wilted lettuce is Rachel.
I do like heated wilted lettuce.
Really, yeah.
I know, I'm a
You're
straight up
terrible
weirdo.
person.
No.
I know. I'm working
You're a
on
hot
it.
ass.
But we've got bacon and Euro meat and burgers and cheese.
And don't forget the pastrami.
Oh, and pastrami.
That's what makes it the Utah burger.
Utah just has it right.
This is gonna be a perfect dinner. Wait until you see the breakfast that Steve made.
I can smell it. I can smell what the rock is cooking. But yes, I was just wanting to post Fearless Friday before I headed out for some eggs.
This man can cook. I mean, I took a picture of it because I knew it wasn't going to last till the video because I was going to smash this stuff, man. But yeah, eggs with, it's got like heavy cream in it, onions, chopped up green peppers, there's cheese on it. And he knows how to cook bacon perfectly. It's so exciting. Welcome to KetoCon.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it.
Okay, so I'm here with Liz from NutriSense. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so NutriSense is a company that pairs continuous glucose monitor subscriptions with dietitian support. We're all about preventative health and just like really optimizing metabolic health. It's such a huge part of longevity, and if you're sleeping well and if you're managing your stress, and it's just a really nice tool to see what are you doing that's working well for you, what can you optimize. And I think only 12% of the U.S. adult population is considered metabolically healthy, and I just think that so many people can benefit from using this before
Absolutely.
you hit a diagnosis.
So we really enjoy using NutriSense, and data collection during your wellness journey is very important. And it's not just using it when you eat and checking and see how you interact with foods, but also checking it all throughout the day to get the big picture.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people get such amazing insights about sleep, about stress, how they're, responding to their exercise. Food is important, but it is just one piece. And I think when you really personalize that, you end up with really awesome takeaways that you can take with you through the rest of your health journey.
Yeah. Now we do have a coupon code for NutriSense. We'll leave it right here.
Yeah.
So you can share it. But I wanted to ask you, because there has been some concern that maybe there's some shortages of these things. And are you experiencing any shortages right now?
No, we get, we use the Libre system. So they come from Abbott. Abbott's not declared any shortages of CGMs. And, of course, if anyone is struggling to get medical supplies, like type 1 community or type 2 community, definitely reach out to your doctor, or you can use a company like us and we can help.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So I have a question, and that is, some people are going to say, well, this is more expensive than just getting one from your doctor. What are the advantages to getting, like, what do they get with the app and stuff that they won't get maybe if they just went on their own and were able to get one?
Yeah, I love that question. So I think the Libre app is pretty basic. Our app, we're able to log sleep, exercise, food. We get meal card metrics, so you can see exactly what you need to tweak with your meals to kind of optimize things. And then we also pair it with dietitian support. So you're not going through this alone.
Yes.
You get a coach to help you interpret the data and really kind of optimize your health and wellness, work towards your goals, and it really helps to kind of have that accountability partner.
That is very true. And I was surprised. I thought, okay, yeah, there's support, sure. And then all throughout the day, I was getting messages that's like, okay, what's going on, Rachel? Hey, good morning. I can see this is happening, and I can see there's where the numbers are and stuff. So that was amazing. And is that something that you enjoy providing?
I love it. It's a really cool way to just meet a lot of people, and everyone's coming from different walks of life. They have different goals. It's just like a really cool, well-rounded program, and I think our coaches are kind of like little metabolic shoulder angels.
Yes.
You know, it's like the monitor is helpful, but then you also get someone who's like, hey, you said you were going to exercise 3 times last week. Like, how did that go?
Yes.
You know, like what challenges, what wins are you experiencing? Like, how can we really help get you where you want to be? And just paired with that additional biofeedback, it's just that extra little oomph that people need to make lasting behavior change. And I think in this day and age, that's what's really important. That's what's really going to move the needle.
Yeah.
Is you have that feedback about what's happening in your body.
Absolutely. And thank you for providing context to the numbers, because it's one thing to be able to use the device and, okay, I've got this number. What does it mean in my day? What is going on? And you guys provide so much context for that, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's so fun. Thanks for being here. KetoCon!
Yay! This has got to be the coolest booth ever. I don't think anybody else brought vehicles in with them.
Yeah.
But you guys are providing body scans here at the conference.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and why? What was your reason for bringing this here today?
So our actual whole company is based on the vehicles themselves. We're a mobile DEXA scanning company. Literally, bread and butter is the vehicles. We go to you. We've been to Whole Foods, different gyms, dentist offices. We get sign-ups. We scan employees there. So we thought it'd be a great idea to bring the trucks out to see exactly how the machines are made of up on the truck.
Now, why is this important for people to get these scans and get this information?
So a lot of people, generally want to lose weight. But for example, some people will not lose weight, let's say in 3 months of working out. The DEXA scan actually shows you the muscle you've gained as well as the fat you've lost. So let's say I'm 130, 3 months later I'm still 130. I could have gained 10 pounds of muscle and lost 10 pounds of fat, and that's what mainly the DEXA scan helps you find out.
Yeah, we're so excited that you're here because in some places it's very hard to find a DEXA scan, or it's very cost prohibitive.
Right.
So what do you got? How much is it for you to do scans when you go to places like Whole Foods? If someone sees one of these vans out and about?
Yeah, so our price is, I believe, the lowest price you can get for a DEXA scan in general. Right now we're at $59.95 for a scan. We also have our monthly membership option, which is a few dollars cheaper, and then we have quarterly options, which is I think even cheaper than that. So you can scan once a month, you can scan on the spot, you can scan every 3 months if you'd like.
What do you find is that what do you think people discover is most surprising when they get their scans back? Information that they weren't expecting?
The most surprising information they'll get is probably after their second scan, kind of like the example I explained earlier on. They'll scan the second time and realize that they actually did lose fat and actually did gain muscle. And their clothes will fit differently, but they won't see it on the scale. So getting the second scan will actually show them that the work they put in was worth it.
We have a motto on our channel. It's the scale is the devil and the mirror is a liar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because you get on the
We might
scale
take
and you
that and run
can't
with
see
it.
anything, and then a mirror, if you're like us, where we were both over 100 pounds overweight, I still see the 300-pound me in a mirror.
Exactly. What was the quote you said?
The scale is the devil, and the mirror is a liar.
Mirror is a lie. Stacy, remember that if you can. That's actually really good.
So this way you can see what's actually happening in your body. And because we definitely found on keto you usually lose inches before you lose pounds. And that can be very frustrating, especially to us ladies. Yeah. So this way you get the real information. Now, this isn't going to impart muscles. You're going to actually have to work out or you're not going to have it. This won't lie to you.
This won't lie to you. This is, I believe, the most accurate body fat testing you can get. And another great thing about it is it separates it between regions of your body. So let's say, you want to focus on losing visceral fat, which is in the stomach region. It'll show you how much visceral fat you have. So that way you can see, the pace that you're going at for your actual goal, whether it's gaining muscle or losing that fat.
Awesome.
Can
Thanks
you
so
show
much.
us the machine?
Yeah, we can take a look. All right, we got the green lights on right now, but this is where the clients would lay down, and literally 5 to 10 minutes, they'd be done with the scan. 2 minutes after that, they get their results.
So other than being in a van, like if you were going someplace that actually has it, it's not like a claustrophobic, like getting inside of...
A lot of people actually think it's claustrophobic, but we do a great job with the techs, holding conversation. So when we hold that conversation while they're scanning, they kind of forget that they're in an enclosed space. We also actually have a brick and mortar about 10 minutes from here on North Lamar and Koenig. It's a lot more comfortable. It's an actual room, of course.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
not in a van, but
It's
just
not
a
in a van,
regular
right.
one. It's not like going and getting an MRI and you're in a tube. You're in an open area.
Open area. It's not as long as an MRI. It's not as claustrophobic as an MRI. We actually have a waiting room as well, and we have the DEXA scanning room actually can hold 2 people to wait while you scan. So if you come with friends, it's not where it's like only you can be in this room. So it's pretty comfortable.
Thank you.
How did you come up with this idea?
I wish I came up with this idea. The CEOs actually came up with this idea a few years back, I believe around 2013. Started in California, and then they branched out to 2 regions in Cali, Seattle, Dallas, and Austin.
We need it in Florida.
Yes, Florida, please.
I've been hearing this a lot at KetoCon. We're trying to reach Florida, I believe Miami, but I think our next step right now is probably going to be Houston before we go to the East Coast. But yeah, we're working on it. We got a lot of trucks to build.
DEXA scan, we're in Fort Lauderdale. DEXA scans by us were like $150 to $200.
Yeah, which is like average,
that's why
unfortunately.
We don't get them.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, exactly. That's why we need to get to the East Coast and more states so we can keep it cheap for everyone.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Rachel is signing us up for DEXA scans on Sunday.
We are not missing this opportunity. This is butt cheap, guys. Just crazy cheap. At home, if we want to get a DEXA scan, it's like $150 to $180, and it's not even easy to find a place that will do it. So to be able to get it here at the show, I will straight up go to someone's house and get the scan, because this is $39 during the show. That is crazy. Okay, so people say all the time, I've only lost 5 pounds. Well, this is 5 pounds of fat. It's very important to kind of have the visual, because 5 pounds, when I lose 5 pounds, it's not nothing. We should stop minimizing the fact that fat, there's a lot going on in here. So 5 pounds of fat is a big, hairy deal. The other thing that happens when you're trying to just measure your success only on the scale, maybe you start incorporating some movement, you put on 5 pounds of muscle. 5 pounds of muscle also takes up room. So that's why we really think that you should probably try one of these DEXA scans, get measurements, and find out what's really going on in your body, because both of these are 5 pounds, but they're very, very different.
All right, look who we found. It's Christy Davis from the Keto Village.
King Keto.
I know, I will probably always say Sofa King Keto. But from the Keto Village, we're so excited you're here. Is this your first KetoCon?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, first impressions. It's hot here.
It's very hot here. I took a lift for the 1 mile walk.
Yeah. I don't blame you, because it is melty.
Yeah. It's very hot, but it's pretty.
It is.
I'm happy with all the meat, all the barbecue.
There is no shortage. Christy actually sent me a picture and showed me here's my hotel, and these are meat places. Look at this. There's no excuse for not being keto in this town.
Absolutely none.
Right.
Absolutely none.
Right. If anybody comes back and they're like, it's really hard to do keto here, I'm coming for you, for you. Oh my goodness. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you're working on, because this is recipe central here.
Oh gosh, to improve everything I'm already doing.
Yeah. What's your latest
more
obsession?
Tips. Hold on. I've been making a lot of things lately.
Yeah.
I've been hacking keto chow
Yes.
into taffy. and candies. And my whole house is obsessed, and they keep making me do all the flavors. So that's like been a big obsession.
Yeah.
And then, Redmond smoked salt.
Oh my gosh.
On my steak confit that I've been doing.
Yes.
Makes it taste like it's from the smoker, and it's not.
You help us to find the innovation that you put into stuff. The first time we had the noodles that you made, it was just freaking brilliant. Why are you so interested in all of these science experiments and bringing us all of these versatile things?
I've been this way since I was a kid.
Wow.
In the kitchen, I would mix everything in the cupboard and make my mom taste it.
Oh my gosh.
So just kind of doing that in my adulthood.
Just so it feels like you're playing and enjoying yourself.
Very happy playing science experiment in the kitchen.
Wow. Now you have been keto for a while.
5.5 years.
How did you come to keto in the first place?
I have lupus, kidney disease, and I was bedridden. I was in the hospital admitted every single month. I would be in there for a week, 10 days at a time, and I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I was on 18 medications, and
Wow.
to date, I'm only on one. So we dropped 17 of them.
17 medications gone.
I can hike, I can play with my family, I can go swimming with my grandson. We did a water park. I hiked 8 miles in Hawaii up the side of a volcano. No issues now.
Oh my gosh.
So, and 140 down.
140 pounds gone.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just it's just unbelievable. Were you like me? Did you think things only get worse? They don't
yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
How has this changed your plans for the future?
Nobody can keep me still. I mean, you see how much I go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't done this hike. I got to go back.
Yeah. How many people, when you say you're packing for something, do people just automatically assume it's a trip to Hawaii?
When I was on the airport last night posting on Instagram, everybody was like, oh, I just assumed it was Hawaii.
Because why not?
Why
if
not?
you can go anywhere, go to Hawaii, right?
It's a
so
straight
beautiful.
shot from our house. It's only like a 4.5-hour flight.
Oh my gosh.
And it's been relatively inexpensive to go.
Wow.
So once that changes, it'll be like once a year.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Now, what made you think, okay, I'm going to this convention, I'm going to this conference? What is the...
I want to start going to as many as I can and broadening me, my love for experiments, new items and products I can try. And I just want people to know that I'm out here doing keto.
Well, one of the things that you've just been such a blessing, your friendship, you are a friend to people. Mm-hmm. And I think that we need to see more people that it's like you need somebody to sit by, you need somebody to talk to, you have a person that
I'll be your biggest cheerleader. My messages are always open. I give people my phone number. I don't care day or night. Anybody
Seriously.
can message me.
Yeah, and
I almost feel like I need a counseling credential.
Right. But that is such a blessing because I think it's hard. This is daunting to come out here and you're worried, am I just going to wander boots and nobody knows me? But come up to Christy. If you see her at an event, make sure you
First
come
5
up.
people, I have a $10 coupon.
Oh my gosh, that is so stinking awesome. So can you tell us where we can find you if somebody doesn't know who you are?
Keto Village on Instagram, Keto Village on Facebook. On TikTok, it's just Christy Davis, and there's no H.
This is the Christy Davis.
YouTube, Keto, everything's usually Keto Village. You just type that, the Keto Village, and I'll pop up.
Do yourself a favor. Follow this woman everywhere she goes because she's amazing. We just wanted to talk to you really quick.
Rachel, how are you?
Oh, so good to meet you.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
So look who we found. It's Willie from Keto Craft. Tell us, we just recently tasted. This chocolate is flipping amazing. It's so stinking good. What gave you the idea to come up with this?
Yeah, so I've been on keto since 2013, and just over the years, as you guys have experienced, there aren't that many good keto products that are either clean or taste good.
Right.
And so I thought, okay, I know I could do better than what's out here. I just needed something for me and my friends who are also on keto, something that really tastes good that we can actually eat. And so I just started this. We're only 1 year old at the moment, so we're pretty new, so any support would be very helpful.
Oh yeah, well you came out of the gate just running because this is such a delicious product, and we say this all the time, the best products come out of the necessity of the person making them. So it's very, you know that the person making this is eating this because it is delicious, delicious food. So what are some changes that you've seen for yourself since you started keto?
Yeah, so I started keto right after college. I was eating fast food basically 3 times a day. So the biggest change for me was less of the weight loss. It was more so of the mental benefits. I went from 0 cups of coffee to 8 cups of coffee because I was falling asleep at the desk in my first week at my job. And so I knew I had to change something. So the biggest thing for me was less so of keto per se. It was more so of just incorporating more whole foods into my diet and eliminating the junk food. And then after that, I started learning more about keto, and I found a lot of benefits, more mental than weight loss. But yeah,
that is awesome. It's so exciting to see somebody that's starting keto young, where you're not trying to like erase 30 years of a bad diet. Like that is such an incredible thing. So tell me about what is next for you. Or you have some other things on the horizon, like products that you're still experimenting on?
Yeah, so at the moment we only have 2 products that are retail ready. We do have more online, but yeah, we're working on a 3rd product, hopefully within the next few months. Maybe we can send you guys some samples.
Awesome.
So talk a little about, because everything is handmade, right? Handmade, hand wrapped.
Yeah, so everything at the moment, I make everything. So it's all handmade with me and my 2 aunts, actually.
So we're not outsourcing and having bad ingredients and all that put in there.
Correct. Since everything is made in small batches, I control literally everything that goes into it.
Wow.
So I don't look for cost. I look for what I really believe in that tastes good. I won't go for a cheaper option just because it's cheaper.
So when people talk about, well, this is expensive, the ingredients are expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I opt for organic over non-GMO, and I opt for non-GMO over conventional. Plus the ingredients such as allulose and monk fruit, it is much more expensive, like multiples much more expensive than just sugar. So basically the cost comes in the form of the ingredients and just the time that it takes to make it.
Yeah.
In the near future, when we expand, hopefully I can bring the cost down as soon as possible so we can get it to more people.
This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. So now where can we find you?
Yeah, so you can find us online at www.ketocrack.com. And if you guys check out Rachel and Joe's YouTube on 2 Crazy Ketos, there's a discount code in their review of the Keto Crack products.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I got so excited. I saw Bronson, and I get really excited every single time we get to see Bronson, because your son is just such a delight. I mean, just such a gentleman. And we've enjoyed our friendship. But then I saw that Bronson's mom was here, and I was like, oh no, I gotta see Miss Claire. So Miss Claire, is this your first KetoCon?
Yes.
Okay. Is this your first keto convention?
Yes.
So she's starting out with a bang. This was our first one too, and it's so giganticus. Just a very big convention. What is your impression so far?
So many things, so many companies, so many products, so many people.
Yeah. There's just a lot in this space. Now, we have interviewed you in the past, just remotely. This is the first time I'm getting to see this precious woman in person. But we've talked a lot about strength training. Now, no one believes that Bronson is your child because he looks like he's 25 and you look like you're 35. So I don't know what is going on with this family. But you've put a lot of work into being strong, not just being like healthy where it's like, okay, I'm eating good food, but you're also into strength training. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I found out when I started doing fitness that I liked lifting heavy things. I didn't realize I would like lifting heavy things, but I do. And so, I like the idea that I am able to do that. And it's fun.
Now, are you ever afraid, I'm gonna break something, I'm gonna hurt something, or I'm going to cause aches and pains to get worse? Did you experience like worse symptoms, like like osteoporosis as a result of lifting?
No, actually, the other way around. Lifting has reversed my osteoporosis. So, had osteoporosis, don't have it anymore.
Wow.
And so part of that is because of eating meat.
Yeah.
And part of that is because of lifting heavy.
Wow. So when your son first got into fitness. Was that something that you immediately jumped on board with, or did it take you a few years?
Took me a little bit of time because he was into it, but until he got real into it. When he opened his gym, that was when I got on board.
Yeah. Now, some people are like, okay, well, you're in the gym if you have like a super active, job, and not an office person, not somebody that's indoors a lot, but you actually have a job, a lifelong job that you are indoors a lot.
Yes,
and
yes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a school principal.
The cutest school principal
Oh,
ever. But how does that help you with your stamina, with your job, what you eat and how you work out?
I think it helps me not to be exhausted.
Yeah.
And it helps me confidence-wise because I feel like, okay, if I can lift heavy and do those things, I can deal with the stresses of life. And being a school principal has some stress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, slightly.
Yeah,
slightly.
Bit.
So, I mean, it's exciting that there's summertime, but you may be year-round even, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so it doesn't end,
No.
just for you kids out there.
It doesn't end.
So if I am just wanting to get started, and maybe I am, old like Joe, in his 50s, and I've never been into a gym before, what would you recommend how to get started?
I think it depends. I was not ready to walk into a gym either. I was 61. I had osteoporosis. I was not ready to walk into a gym. Bronson did personal training with me to get me confident enough to walk into a gym. So if you're a confident individual, you can walk into some gyms and they will make you feel at home and they will scale things for you and it will be fine. If you are like me and you're not so confident, you need to find a personal trainer who can work you into being able to do that.
That is such great information because I think a lot of times people think that you need to first walk into the gym, get really good there, and then you get a personal coach to optimize what you're already doing. But it can be the entry.
The other way around, absolutely.
Wow, that is powerful.
Absolutely, because I had done nothing. And so a lot of people get to my age and they realize, oh, I've done nothing. I've never exercised. I was not sporty. So I didn't do any of that sort of thing. Walking into a gym, hugely intimidating. What do I wear? Mm-hmm. What do I say?
Yeah.
How can I even deal with this? And so having somebody help me was a good way.
Now, some people are concerned that once they do get into the gym, maybe they take it from the personal trainer and they go into the gym, that they're going to be judged for how they look or what age they are or like what's going on once they get into a gym. Do you find the gym to be a judgy place?
I think that probably depends on the gym.
Okay.
So I entered into the whole gym thing with Bronson's gym.
Mm-hmm.
And so I knew it was not going to be a judgy place.
That's good.
And it was a CrossFit gym, and those are traditionally not judgy places.
Yeah.
And so, everything is scalable.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can do it. Everyone is encouraging. And that was my experience.
Yeah.
Walking into a CrossFit gym. I can't speak to other gyms. I don't know what they're like, but
you personally.
My experience was, it was really nice.
Now, how long have you been doing keto?
I was just realizing that keeping track, it's been actually since 2018.
Wow, that is awesome.
Where I was going to start doing carnivore for a couple weeks and see how I did.
What did you think was going to be your greatest obstacle to like letting go of certain foods? Like what was the food that you thought, I don't know that I can move forward living without this?
I never felt like that because I was only going to do it for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I was like, it's okay. I can do this for 2 weeks. I like meat. It'll be fine. Mm-hmm. And then I realized, oh wait, I'm getting such good results. I'm just going to keep doing this. And for a time, and occasionally still, I think, I would like some pasta. Maybe I would like some pasta, but
yeah.
I'm finding I don't really miss the pasta that much. I thought I would miss bread.
Way more than you do.
I realized that for years, people would say, would you like some bread with that butter? It was really all about the butter anyway. So now I just eat the butter, and hey, it's okay.
Yeah, that really makes a lot of sense. I think about that even with like pizza or anything where it's like a conveyance for other toppings. and I can just go straight to the good stuff, right?
Yes.
Because I can do the things on top of the pizza or
Yes.
the butter that's on the bread.
Although I've been looking at all the recipes that you guys have, and I'm like, I need to try that one and that one.
I
and
definitely highly recommend the
that
carnivore
one.
mug bread because it's delicious and it takes 90 seconds, which is
Yeah.
precisely how much time that I want to
And
like
it's
give
pork
to
rinds and cheese and butter.
super easy.
Yeah,
I enjoy
so
that.
I just need to access some of that. I don't like to cook, and so
Neither does
for me,
Rachel.
I just eat the ground beef. I'm cool,
yeah.
but I am thinking maybe I should branch out.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, so what, can you just tell me some of your favorite things, your go-to things? Because you do have busy weeks, got busy days. Do you do meal prepping, and like what do you like to rely on food-wise?
I don't do meal prepping and probably should, because I end up being OMAD, not planned.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm busy all day,
Yeah.
and so people are concerned that I'm not eating. But then I eat when I get home, and I eat plenty. I feel like I'm fine, but I don't meal prep as much as I probably should.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like I got to plan to meal prep. I've got to dig out the time to do it.
And because I'm cool with ground beef and that sort of thing, I feel like, how much prep do you really need?
Yeah.
Just defrost it.
Before you leave the house in the morning?
It'll be fine.
That is awesome. So what would you, would you recommend coming to an in-person conference? This is your first one.
I'll let you know after I go.
Yeah, let us know what you think of it. And is it as intimidating as maybe people think it is?
I think any large event can be intimidating depending on your personality. Of course, I'm here with Bronson, so it's a little less intimidating because he already knows everyone, and I'm kind of following him around. I'm sure the information is awesome, and I am looking forward to hearing some of the speakers regarding some various specific things that I'm still interested in knowing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Never stop learning. You're hearing this from a principal, so she knows what she's talking about.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I am so excited. I just got my finger pricked and I got my A1C tested, and pretty soon I'm going to have my results. I'm very excited for it. Miss Julie! How are you doing? Good. All right, I'm going to put this down really quick. We're right behind here. All right, so this is so exciting. We got to catch up with Julie from Fox Hill Kitchens. What is new?
What is new?
Yes.
We're so happy to be here again. It's really exciting.
It is really awesome to be face to face.
Yeah.
Like, we love ordering things through the mail, but it's just prettier. Even the bread, the snack, everything is prettier getting to see you in person. So thank you so much. We enjoy your products so much. It makes it like normal. Is that a good word for it? I can go to the family picnic and I can bring rolls and I can have, bread, but I don't have to derail what I'm trying to accomplish. But it is delicious.
And you look like you're eating normal.
Exactly. And it's just nice. It gives me a lot of confidence, especially during summer barbecue time.
But you know what we call it?
Yeah.
BYOB.
Bring your own bread.
bun.
Yep, absolutely. So now when we were first tasting your stuff, there was just like regular bread, but it seems like you're always expanding.
Small buns. This is where it all started. Awesome buns. First product.
Now, what was the reason for you getting into this in the first place?
It's a story that you probably hear a lot, which is I went low carb and I missed bread, and I've got a baking chef degree, and I just started playing around with baking because I wanted to come up with something.
Which always produces the best results, because you're not like cooking for somebody else and their taste. You're cooking for yourself and your taste. So you're going to know when it's good and ready.
Right. Absolutely. So, yep, that's where we started. I've been probably what you would now call keto for maybe 15 years at this point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what first brought you to keto?
Struggling with weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I also had some digestive issues. Went to paleo, which helped a lot. Still had the weight thing going on. So ventured into the world of Atkins. Did that first, what is it called? Induction?
Uh-huh.
Induction, which is now called the keto diet.
Right, exactly.
I realized once I strayed off of induction.
Yeah.
I think that was all of our problems.
I think that was
when you could reintroduce them.
Didn't work for me.
It didn't work for me either.
Because we're addicted to them.
Yeah, that was the hardest part, really. I think a lot of people had made a stop in Atkins land.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it's reintroduction week. And you're like, okay, goodbye. I'm out. I'm back to the standard American diet. So we're really thankful that you did not stay in standard American diet land, because you brought us so many delicious things.
There's some new stuff.
There's some new stuff, because it's not just the buns anymore, although we're super happy about that. Can you share some more things that you have?
Absolutely. We started an entire line of what we're calling crisps. They're basically crackers.
Awesome.
Or if you know what Melba toast is,
Yeah.
Melba toast. And we are doing croutons as well. I've been adamantly not putting sweetener in anything ever, and then I broke that rule. And these are cinnamon crisps, which are just straight pure allulose and cinnamon.
Nice.
And
so just enough sweetness.
Well, it depends on who you are, because people have really strongly different opinions about them.
That's true. That is true.
And the
Really
breadcrumbs
big
are
hit.
really good for stuffing.
The croutons are amazing for stuffing, and people put them in their soups, people put them in their salads, but when Thanksgiving rolls around, it's really good to have
a grab and go. I've got to say, you can go through the process of making stuff and trying to do, but crouton yourself and keep it keto. But it's really nice if you do that work for us.
It could be exhausting.
Oh my gosh. And it's just one less thing that I have to have on my list.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be quality ingredients, and I know it's going to come out good every single time, but that's something that we've really relied on. And when you said about the croutons in the soup, yes, there is nothing more delicious than good bone broth with these croutons sprinkled in. Sometimes we top it with a little bit of cheese, sour cream. I mean, it makes the rainy day blues just pass on by. So it's really delicious.
And so we have a new crouton flavor, which is also a crisp flavor. Gotta try it.
Okay.
It's called Cheesy Italian. Crazy flavorful.
Let's see, because I have not tried this one yet.
These are all new.
Cheesy Italian. Wow. So, Pepperidge Farm was like my go-to jam because of the flavoring. They would always have a really good seasoning to go into that. And that is really what it reminds me of. Only good ingredients. You're getting the taste. It's very really, really delicious. You want to try it, Joe?
I tried them already.
What did you think?
They're good.
They're really good. So, and you also have bagels if people are interested. Now, do you sell any mixes or anything where people could use?
And there's so many more things that you can make in the mix. You want to grab the pizza crusts? So you can also make pizza crusts. You can squish them in a tortilla press and fry them in a pan. There's so many things. And one of the more, you can make pizza crust. Pardon my fingers.
That's amazing.
And these work great.
They do.
And they're really easy. You just make the mix and you squish it out, and you bake it till it's crisp. Brush it with some extra olive oil on it, and you can just save them for when you're in a hurry.
Now you do ship.
You do anywhere in the U.S.
Okay. Now, when their order arrives, if they're buying this product that's already done, how should they store it?
These are just shelf stable. If you're going to buy a huge order and you want to keep them for a while, you can totally throw them in a freezer if you have room and you want to.
That's what we do.
But these will keep really well, and the fresh baked products just should be kept in the freezer. They thaw quickly.
And what about the mix?
The mix is totally shelf stable. We have a friend who takes it camping.
Yes.
She takes it camping with her and is figuring out how to do stuff over a flat grill and a campfire.
Which is awesome. So it's nice. So whatever it is, you don't have to give up anything being keto. Thanks to you. Thanks to you for sticking with it.
Did you try the cinnamon crisp? Because she said put it on ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the granola.
Zoe, we need more of those.
Clearly, everybody really enjoys these. Oh my God.
That was a really good reaction.
Oh my Lord.
That's what we're going for.
One of the things is it's got that crystallization on top, where it's just sitting on top. Man.
That's the beauty of allulose. Right? Because allulose is just like sugar.
Yeah.
It reacts it's 70% as sweet as sugar, but it's got that same crystallization.
I don't know if you can see, but there's just a crystallization on top of it. Man, that almost reminds me of cinnamon toast crunch
Cinnamon toast.
cereal.
Yes, and you could do that. You could put some, heavy cream and water cut together on that and have it as cereal.
Oh my gosh, absolutely you could. What is your personal favorite?
It depends on my mood. I eat a lot of those. Cheesy Italian though, the crisps, because it's a better shape. Those are just right out of the bag. You don't have to have some dip and stuff. Not that you have to have dip, but they're
So
just
flavorful.
ready to eat. Yeah, they hold their own. But the sesame crisps remind me of those sesame snack foods that we used to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So those are.
And what's really nice is both the bagels and the buns in our experience just keep a really good density. So you're not feeling like, oh, I'm eating something that we're trying to force to make work. It just really works. It's a perfect bagel. It's not like you're going to feel weird about it. It doesn't have a weird mouthfeel or anything. It's really delicious. I don't know what your secret is to making it so amazing, but did it just take a lot of just working in the kitchen?
We just kept playing with the formula and but your son made the mix, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he make just perfect buns out of that?
He did. And so we were like, is it foolproof? Like, could we do it at home? Because yeah, and it worked perfectly. So thank you so much for continuing to bring just an amazing product line.
It's a pleasure.
And it just feels like it gets better every single year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you know when you're at a VIP keto dinner? When one of the main courses is just bacon and sausage.
So we are here at the speaker dinner, and let me tell you, it is meat with a side of meat, and I am all about it. It's also nice to sit down because there is a lot of walking and standing on concrete. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm enjoying sitting down and eating all the meats. And man, this little chimichurri sauce I got on the steak, highly recommend. 4 stars, would eat it again.
KetoCon is over.
It is over, and I'm already a little bit sad, honestly, because we had such a great time getting to hang out with everybody. And there's people in your life that you love so much, you talk to them every single day, but you only get to see them face to face when you go to a conference.
That's right. That's why it's so important to get to a conference.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So we're going to do something magical tonight. We're going to turn the meat inside of this bag into dinner.
We're not doing anything. Steve is doing it.
That's even better.
Steve is cooking.
There's steaks in here. I'm super excited about that. Then we're gonna wrap these beauties around some jalapenos.
I forgot about the jalapeno poppers.
How can you forget about
So we're gonna end the vlog right here, and we're gonna just relax the rest of the night. We
Pajama
go home
pants
tomorrow, and then we'll see how it goes. We got lots of videos to edit.
You've got keto on the couch tomorrow morning, young man.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we can't miss keto on the couch because
No.
we've never missed a keto on the couch. So go check that out right up here. If you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video that I'm gonna put right over there.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we wrap bacon with something, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.